Alright guys, well I've been talking for a while about trying to set up a video of my collection, so I'll go ahead and get started. Here are my Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Sentinels, and they're kind of standing behind my Marvel Universe collection. I'm not a really big Marvel Universe guy. Realistically, I only got a couple of these. My buddy Marvel Boss was talking about them, and I just really like this Nightcrawler effect. So I got a couple that just kind of, display. But Marvel Legends is actually my favorite. So I pre-opened my DTOFs, so you wouldn't have too much of a glare. This here is my X-Villains, my X-Mutants. So this one is pretty much relatively remain unchanged from the photos that you guys have seen. Moved a couple people around, like I moved Dark Wolverine next to Sinister, only to open up some space for the Marvel Now Cyclops and the Strife that I'm going to be adding in later on. I've already got them, I just have to pay someone back for them. Thanks, Mom. Okay. The next shelf that I have here, this is the beginning of my Lantern Corps. Haven't really been collecting a lot of figures lately, I just haven't had the finances, so this eventually will expand. I'll have a couple more different color lanterns. I do want to get an orange and a couple other guys and put them in here, but got the basics started, so yay. Alright, so this cube here, it's starting to be a new 52 versus just random rogues. So that's what's going on here. I gotta switch out the Batman, the Wonder Woman, the Lantern, and the Aquaman still, but the rest of the guys are the new 52 equivalents. So yeah. And the very last cube here, we have my Justice League. So I guess it would be the old Justice League prior to the new 52 setups. So this is DTOF number 1. So coming across, there's the TV, some random figures, some Star Wars over there, another Robin, black suited Superman, Flashpoint Flash, old school Green Arrow that kind of looks like a Robin Hood. Got my some random Marvel selects. You got that Green Goblin. He's not select, but Spider-Man and Daredevil. You got the King from Stormwind, or not Stormwind. Yeah, Nice Man from X-Men Classics. Some Marvel Universe figures here, there. Marvel Daredevil, movie Daredevil, sorry. Okay, so those are random figures, but here are my Spider-Man. Spider-Man is by far my favorite superhero. So he's also a photographer, as I'm an aspiring photographer, so kind of helps out. Okay, on top of these DTOFs, I have my 3 Mashers, and then you have the Disney Infinity figures, which I just started getting into. The game's pretty fun. It gets kind of boring after a while, but you know, it's kind of repetitive, but I like it. Okay, this cube I call the Rescue. It's basically, as you can tell, Spidey is getting his ass handed to him by Green Goblin, Ultimate Green Goblin. And so his buddies are coming to help him out, including my custom Age of Apocalypse Iceman. He's sitting there next to Spider-Girl on Age of Venom. Now this one I'm actually pretty proud of. I just changed some of the poses on there. But this is my Avengers. Got Iron Man doing his classic pounding, and then Hawkeye, I don't know, he looks a little weird, but he's crouching like he's moving and shooting at the same time. Spidey in a classic Spidey pose. Wolverine looks like he's about to come slash at you. And Cap is ready for some action. So here we have my X-Men, which technically is just my mutants, because, you know, Alpha Flight is not really X-Men. And some of these other guys are no longer X-Men, and, you know, but whatever. There's my mutants. Now this cube down here, this is my Fantastic Four, my Marvel Knights, my Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and, you know, Union Jack is a super spy, but, yeah, a little bit of everybody. Everybody else in the Marvel Universe will be here. Now, Daredevil used to be up in my Spider-Man Rescue cube, as he is buddies with Spidey, but I moved him out, put him there, because I know he recently got on this anti-Punisher thing, so I put him down there, kind of hunting down the Punisher. Now here, we have random villains from the Marvel Universe. I like this one, especially the Marvel Select Abomination. I know a lot of people say that, you know, it's not really to scale, doesn't really fit in. That's whatever. I personally think he looks very menacing, and I like him there. He is a little big, but I don't know. For some reason, I think Abomination is big and menacing, so I think that works out well for me. This is my armory. I'm not really big on collecting multiples of figures. Sorry, a little shaky. And the only real reason I had this many Iron Man was to do an armory type thing. So, obviously it's not as full as the other ones. It needs a little bit more love. Some more Iron Man figures. So, and here we have my Guardians of the Galaxy, as well as anybody else who's like an alien or space related. Which is why you got Adam Warlock in there, as well as Silver Surfer and Captain Marvel. Which I know Captain Marvel used to be up in my Avengers cube, but for some reason, I don't know, I just thought he looked over here. So, and then this cube is empty. It's been empty. I just kind of added some extra figures just to fill it up, so it wouldn't be empty. Got your Defenders. Namor, Cap, and original Human Torch without the 4 on them. Silver Savage, and I think that's called Thor, Lord of Asgard, something like that. But, and as you can see, my details were opened, so you wouldn't have the extra glare on them. So, yeah, so that's my collection. Thanks for checking it out.